Hey everyone, it's your man Spin Nation here, Sean Patrick Nolan. How you doing? Ready for another week of the Trust the Profits Cocktail Lounge from our friends down at Turfway Park in Florence, Kentucky. We had a good week last week, our largest win of the year, thanks to one hombre with a $563 hit for $2. Unbelievable. And we're going to try to keep that rolling this week, and we're excited. But as always, I'm here to give some picks for you for the card coming up, and can't wait to have you all join us on Thursday in the Cocktail Lounge. But without further ado, let's get to this pick, shall we? And we're going to start here in race one, and we're going to go to a 6 furlong, claiming 5,000 non-winners of one purse, 15K. And we are going to go down to the number 4, Sammy's Trooper, 2-1 favorite, Tiana Richards. I looked at this field. This is not a stellar group. So I had to kind of go digging for something that I liked here. And what I did like about this horse is that Dela Cruz had a couple of choices in this race to pick, and he picked this one. Strong contender, Sammy Song, has won on this Turfway synthetic, which I think is very key. Drops from 12.5. This is the lowest they've been in. Now, interesting, the last race hadn't run since June 1st. Needed this race for sure. As soon as I started studying this card, I said, this horse needed this race. And you look at him, he was right there and just completely emptied out. But if you go back to when Fernando de la Cruz was successful with this horse in December 22, is at claiming 18,000, he came from behind. I think the tactics will be totally different tonight, or Thursday rather, and I think De La Cruz will be coming from behind, not near the lead, and I think he will just be too strong for this group. And I think this 8-year-old, though a 2-1, I think is a very solid pick to start your night. We're going to move to race number 4, which is at a mile. 3-year-olds, maiden 15,000, purse 23. I go to the rail here, company you keep. If you look at the stats, a lot of the favorites in this race are on the outside. So far, no horses from the 9, 10, and out have won from the mile, which tells you that the inside posts seem to have the advantage. On comes Michael Maker. You look at the stats, 2 off 45 to 1, 15%. First time Lasix, 15%. Synthetic, 16%. Root, 16%. Maiden claiming 18%. Everything's solid. J.D. Ramos, you look at, they've had a nice 12 to 18% winning thing together. The nice 57 buyer at this level, the cheapest he's ever run against. Ran a very nice race, was denied at the wire. But I think with the first time Lasix added, audible, the inside, which I think in a mile is such a key. A lot of the main contenders on the outside. I think J.D. Ramos saves all the ground and pounces on this field to get into the winner's circle for Michael Maker. So I think in the 4th race, the one company you keep is definitely a must play. Now we'll go to the 5th race, and that's 6.5 furlongs, claiming 7,500, non-winners of 3, lifetime, purse 20K. I have to say this group is a challenging card tonight. You're gonna, if you're playing pick 5s, God bless you. You better have a very thick wallet because it's going to be interesting horses in here. But there's some great value that can be had, and that's exciting. As a better, that's all you want. So in race 5, I am going to go to the outside to the number 9, and we're going to look at Vintage Vinyl for Randy Klopp and Alberto Burgos. Now, if you've seen Alberto Burgos so far, 8 mounts, 1 win, 2 seconds, 2/3. But he's been in a lot of his races. He's riding very well on this synthetic at Turfway right now. And Randy Klopp, so far at the meet, 6 starts, 1 win, 1 second, 2/3. So clearly they're both doing good. He's dropping from 12.5 to 7,500. The synthetic McLean's music, distorted humor out of another romance with the St. Annan, that just screams Polytrack to me. And the fact that Burgos is riding well, Randy both trains and owns this horse. I think this horse will be very live. Synthetic, 18%. Turf to synthetic, 25. Root sprint, 16. 31 to 60 days, 20%. Sprint, 21. Claim, 24. All solid numbers. And I think this horse will be very tough here at 4-1. Next, we go to race number 6. And we will find out that is a mile, a maiden 50,000. This is kind of their feature of the night, if you will. And I'm going to go to the 4 Cocos Dream for Michael McCarthy and our buddy Tyler Connor. This horse ran at Woodbine. And although this horse has never run on the synthetic, again, I like the inside posts. This horse is dropping from maiden to 50,000. Now, sometimes Michael McCarthy's numbers aren't great with first-timers, but I think this horse, he has solid numbers on the synthetic. The turf is synthetic. He's fantastic. Sprint to roots, he's very solid, 18%. I just think this horse, who is running against Cry Freedom, Liam's Gift, Xana, and Secretary of the Nile, if you know, I'm very familiar with Woodbine. These horses would all be 1-9 versus this group. So while I know Michael McCarthy's numbers with the first-timers aren't the best into his barn, I think this horse just has more talent than everybody, and I'm hoping that this horse's class will just prevail. He's been working nicely, and I think this is her time, to shine, and I think Cocos Dream at 7-2 is very live. For my final pick, in race 7, I am going to go synthetic 6 furlongs, claiming 16,000 purse, 29K. In this race, I am going with the number 6, La Turista. Again, with my friend Tyler Connor, Michael Pino. The man is the king of the claims on the Polytrack. This horse last time ran 1.16 miles, made one big move, and then just completely faltered at 1.16 miles. I think that's a bit too long for him on the Polytrack. He's 19% in the first claim, 14 on the synthetic, 32% route to sprints, and very good on the 31 to 60 days and 22% sprints. I think this horse has met the right group. The blinkers come on, which I think a little bit more speed out of the gate. Tyler's a very good gate jockey. I think this horse will love the cutback, and I think he'll be ultra tough here in race 7, and that's number 6, La Turista. So we got a very interesting group here, just in kind of a recap for you. In the first race, I like number 4, Sammy's Trooper. In race 4, I like the 1, Company You Keep. In race 5, number 9, Vintage Vinyl. Number 6, in race 6, number 4, Cocos Dream. And in race 7, number 6, La Turista. So I hope this helps you out. Can't wait to see you in the Cocktail Lounge at 6 p.m. on Thursday. Hopefully another big week is ahead for us. And stay dry, and we'll see you on Thursday. See you soon.